What's up everybody, this is Yair and today we are going to draw Gohan Super Saiyan 2. Okay, so today we are going to draw Gohan from the movie BoJack Unbound, rocking the Super Saiyan 2 look. As you can tell, I already drew a perfect square. Each side is 3 centimeters, but you can draw it in any size you want to. Just make sure to use a suitable paper size. Alright, so first we are going to start by drawing the wrinkles between the eyes. Then we'll continue to draw the eyebrow. And to create the eye, I'm just gonna use 3 lines. We'll add some cheek marks and the bump above his eye. And we'll draw the pupil in the middle, slightly to the left side, just by drawing half of a circle. And we'll do exactly the same for the left side. Awesome, once we are done, we can draw the nose, and I'll show you how to do it just by drawing 5 lines. Next, we'll draw the mouth really close to the nose with a very tiny gap, and we'll indicate his bottom lip. And now we can draw the shape of his face. And go all the way up. And we'll do the same for the left side. Awesome, now we can draw his hairline. And you can follow these steps to draw the ears. If you want, you can use a roller to keep the right proportions of the ears. Awesome, and once we are done with that, we can draw the hair. So let's start by drawing his spike covering his eye. Okay, good. And now I'm gonna draw 2 spikes on each side. And then I'll use this guideline to help me keep the right proportions. And the size of his hair is about 1.5 bigger than the head. Now I'm just gonna draw the rest of the spikes. I'll draw them proportionately, but not too symmetrical. Okay, and once you're satisfied, we can continue just by drawing a lot of random lines from side to side, just to make it look more detailed. Awesome, and we can continue by drawing the torso. So I'm gonna start by drawing his neck. I'm not gonna draw it too wide because he's a teenager. I'll add his traps and the neck muscles. And I'm gonna pull 1 line here for the chest. I'll indicate his bottom shirt. And I'll refine his chest just by drawing 2 curves. So I'm just gonna indicate his shirt. And the shirt underneath. We'll indicate 2 pipes for his arms. and I'll refine them by drawing the bicep the shoulder and the tricep. Okay, and I'll do the same for the left side. As you can tell, I did some adjustments just to make it look more proportional. Awesome, so what we're going to do now is add some tears to his clothes. If you want to keep it whole, you can do it too. And of course we'll add some creases as well. Awesome, and we are pretty much done with the sketching. So what we are going to do now is ink this entire drawing. I'm gonna use 3 pens for this process. I'll use 0.1, 0.05 and 0.03, and of course I'm gonna use the 0.03 for the face area, just cause I want to be as precise as I can. Of course, don't forget to rotate the page so you can have your natural hand movement. And once we are done, we can finally use the Copic markers. So, for those who don't know, the Copic markers are alcohol-based markers, which means they can blend very well. If you'll check your top left of the screen, you can see the exact number of Copic I'll be using. But first, we are going to erase this entire drawing using the notorious charcoal eraser. And then we are going to use the exquisite eraser stick, just for all those stubborn areas. And we must do a very good job cleaning this entire drawing because we don't want the Copics to smear. Okay, so once it's clean and shiny, I'm gonna start by coloring the shirt. I'll use 3 tones for that. I'll start with the brightest one and basically cover the entire area with fast brush strokes with the direction of the creases. Next, I'll use a darker tone for the shaded areas, and I haven't mentioned before, but the light source will come from the right side, which means the left side of course will be much darker. Once we are done with that, I'm gonna do some blending using the brightest color. And then to finish up, I'll use the darkest color for those very deep areas. We'll do some more blending, and now we can move to the shirt underneath. And we'll use the same process, so I'm gonna start with the brightest color. Then I'll use a darker tone and we'll blend them. I'll use only 2 colors for this shirt, and of course I'm gonna rotate the page because I want to color it with the direction of the creases. Gonna blend the colors, and I'll use the darkest tone again just to get a darker look on the sides. Awesome, and once we are done with the clothes, we can color the skin. So for the skin tones, I'm gonna use 3 different tones. I'll start with the brightest one, E00, and as you can tell, I left a blank area just to get a nice highlight. We'll use a darker tone for the shaded areas. And finally, the darkest tone, minimum use, just to get a nice detailed effect. That way the muscles seems like it sticks out more. Awesome, and I'm gonna do the same for his right arm and for the chest and the neck. Okay, once we are done, we can focus on his face. So first I'm just gonna draw those 3 lines, I forgot about them. 4 lines, okay, 4, relax. And now we can color the face. So I'm gonna mark the blank areas by using the brightest color. Those will be the areas that sticks out more, like his cheeks and those bumps above his eyes. And as you can tell, I'm using the mid-tone and I mark the areas that I don't want to color. Finally, we use the darkest color, and I think I need to buy a new YR61 marker because it's starting to running out, and you can tell just because it looks a bit grainy. So if you're having the same problem, either you buy a new marker or you want to buy a refill. Awesome, so once we are done with that, we can color the eyes. I'm just gonna use one color for that. I'll use BG49, and again I'm gonna leave a blank area at the top right because that's where the light comes from. I'll use the colorless blender number 0 just to get a nice gradient, and I'll also use C1, that's a very bright gray, just to get a nice shade beneath the eyebrow. Okay, and now we can color the eyebrows and the hair. So I'm gonna use different colors than I normally use when I color Super Saiyan hair, just because I want to get a similar look to the Bojack movie. Once we are done with that, we can zoom out a bit and color his spikes. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to color one spike. I'll start by, of course, using the brightest color, and I'm gonna leave a blank area too on the right side, again because of the light. Then we'll use the mid-tone. And finally I'm gonna use the dark tone, a brown color. Awesome, and I'll do the same for the rest of the spikes, and then we're gonna add some bruises. Awesome, so we are done with the hair. Now we can add some bruises. So we'll start by taking the black pen and just draw a lot of random lines really close to each other. Next, we'll use a red color pencil just to indicate some blood. And I'm gonna add the blood pouring a bit. Awesome, so we are pretty much done. Lastly, I want to use another color for the hair that's darker brown. And you don't have to, I just think it looks a bit better. And we are done, everybody. This is how you draw Gohan Super Saiyan 2 from the movie BoJack Unbound. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up to support my channel, it means a lot. And of course, share this video with your friends to spread my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, I upload new videos every weekend. And hit this notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. That's it, keep being awesome, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace!